Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, you're listening to E
Squared
with Elena Wharton and
Emily Maxim.
We are so excited to have you here listening to us today. It is a happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. And we're so glad that you have made the decision to spend your Tuesday afternoon with us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're very thankful for you.
Yes, very thankful. Even though Thanksgiving just passed, we're still thankful. Don't worry.
Yes, we are thankful every single day for you guys.
Absolutely. Anyway, for those of you who have listened to our show before, you know that we start off with a Big Time Rush song.
We do.
Yeah, we do. And some listeners on TikTok actually requested this one. So we're going to give it to all of you, and we're so excited. This is Shot in the Dark by Big Time Rush. And that was Shot in the Dark by Big Time Rush.
We have a great show for you today. We actually have a special guest today, Olivia Melfi, with us.
Yes, Olivia is here.
We are so excited. We're gonna have her on in a little bit.
Yes.
But first, we just have some updates.
Yeah.
I just mentioned this to Elena yesterday night. 1 year ago, I think it was December 1st, Elena and I were in that Big Time Rush fan video that they did on Instagram for Paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
Recorded right here in the WMCX studio.
I remember when we did that because Paralyzed obviously wasn't released yet.
Yeah.
And we took the old version off of YouTube and we did a little video to it, and it feels like it was forever ago, at least for me.
I know. No, absolutely, it does.
Yeah.
And then my hair was a different color in that video, so I'm just
my
like,
gosh.
oh, that was me.
I gotta go back and watch.
I was a blonde, but
Wow.
It still doesn't feel real because I remember driving into campus and I kept getting a bunch of Instagram things, and I'm like, no, we made it, and it still feels surreal, but yeah.
I remember the stress because we had assumed that they were going to put out one huge video.
Yeah, they didn't.
And like they kept posting little clips with other people's videos, and we're like, are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? And like every single time we didn't see ourselves. And then, the one day we did see ourselves, and I was like, oh my gosh, we finally made it.
We made it. That was basically 1 year ago.
Crazy.
So yeah, we figured we want to let you all know, and I'm definitely going to rewatch it again a bunch of times.
Oh yeah.
And then we also had a Thanksgiving break.
Yes. Let's talk about Thanksgiving break.
Yes.
I thought it was beautiful. I thought it felt like the perfect length. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that break didn't feel long enough, or darn, it was too short. But this Thanksgiving break, I was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you?
It was definitely like one of those breaks where like I needed more time.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a lot of things I like. Like I like Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
In the morning for Thanksgiving, I made chocolate covered strawberries. So while I was doing that, I was watching the parade. But Black Friday shopping, it's always a big deal for like my mom and I. Because we do that every single year where we just go to like the mall or something and just do a bunch of shopping. We usually get most of it done. I mean, I'm not done yet, but it was crazy. It was pretty busy. Trying to see what else. Yeah, Black Friday shopping.
What were some cool things that you got for Black Friday? Do a little haul.
Oh, geez.
Without the items present.
I got a gift for this person. I got a gift for that person. I got a gift for...
Oh, you can't spoil. I see. There's surprises.
Yes. But
that's so fun.
And I made sure to buy myself a gift.
Yes.
So, but a lot of savings, which I really like because, we're all broke college kids. And I'm, thinking about the debt I'm going to have to pay off soon.
Oh.
But yeah, I think I got a lot. And like I said, I always try to buy myself a gift every single year because, we deserve some love for ourselves. So, consider that, everybody, buying a gift for yourself. Whether it's like, $10 or $200, just go crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't do any Black Friday shopping, but my Thanksgiving was really nice. Watched the parade.
Oh, yeah, the parade was good.
Yes, I'm so glad you got to watch it this year.
Yeah, and I actually just got to watch I guess the first hour and a half because I just watched it while I was making strawberries, and I was like, I just feel like, just taking it easy because I knew I had to run around after, so yeah.
Gotcha. Did you get to watch Back to the Future?
I forgot.
No, Emily.
I
have
literally
to send
forgot.
it to you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Please do, because I remember I was like, after it was over, I was like, oh, I forgot Back to the Future was in it.
Yes, I have to send it to you. It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how perfect this cast is. And I know
Yeah.
we had that one super long rant about Back to the Future
Oh,
a
yeah.
few weeks ago. That wasn't a few weeks ago. That was over a month ago. Oh my gosh.
Already.
Jeez. Anyway, but yeah, the whole parade was great. I
Mhm.
can't believe Cher was there.
Oh, yeah.
How did they get Cher? Like,
A
it's
queen.
wild. But yeah, that was great, and great food as well. And also over the break, I went to the market at Bellworks for the first time. I'd never been. They have a
Mhm.
lot of vendors there, and it's super cute. And yeah, that's pretty much the only other eventful thing I think that happened. I can't remember what happened during Thanksgiving break.
Wait, well, I can remind you of one thing, but first, like, what's the market at Bellworks? Like, it's still going on?
Yes, they do it every Wednesday, and I think they're also starting to do it Saturdays, where
Oh.
you go and there are a bunch of, I'm assuming small businesses,
Yeah.
and they have tables set up with the little things that they sell. One highlight, which sticks out in my mind, is that there was some sort of pickle business.
Ooh.
I know. They just had a bunch of different types of pickles for you to buy. I thought that was really unique. But yeah,
Lovely.
it's a lot of cute stuff. We went twice over Thanksgiving break, and the first day that we went, there was an adoption place that was there, and or a shelter, whatever they were. And I mean, we don't remember what they were called because all we were paying attention to was the cats that they had there. I wish I
Ooh.
knew what the business was, but they had there were slightly older cats and then kittens. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. They were little babies, and they would scream, and I'm like, oh gosh, I want to take them home. But we couldn't, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what happened over my Thanksgiving break.
Well, we also, it was Wednesday. Elena and I and a few of our high school friends got together.
That's right.
We had a Friendsgiving with some Dominoes, Fudgy the Whale by Carvel.
Fudgy the Whale. So good.
It was very good. And then
Yeah.
Saturday I had another friend. I had a little Friendsgiving on Saturday night with some other friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fun. And then Sunday was the women's basketball game, and it was a very close game.
Ooh.
We lost by 58-59 by Brown University.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But it was very intense, but it was good.
That's good. Have you started decorating for Christmas yet? Because I have.
Not yet. I mean,
Ooh.
it's like another thing I like to do with like my mom, like, is just decorate for Christmas.
Yeah.
I think maybe soon. I didn't even ask. Well, my mom's listening, so, Mom, when are we decorating?
Gotta get on that.
Gotta get on it. Well, I mean, I never have time because I'm running around with my homework, but,
No, it's all good.
almost the end.
We have just tons of boxes around the house. We are nowhere near done decorating.
Mhm.
We started, but I don't know when we're gonna be finished.
Right.
We do have our tree up. No ornaments yet. It's quite bare, the poor little tree.
Yeah.
But it'll get there. It'll get there, and it's gonna be fun.
A work in progress.
Yeah. But
Yes.
anyway, any other highlights of your Thanksgiving break, Emily? Mine was pretty straightforward. Nothing wild happened during my Thanksgiving break.
Just a lot of running around. It's just I'm kind of used to it with this whole semester, just because it's not a lot of sleeping. I mean, I wish I could. I know we're almost near the end of the semester anyway, but it's just I knew what I was signing up for this semester, but a lot of running around. But Black Friday shopping, it's good running around.
Yeah.
But I felt like it went by so fast, and then I used all of Sunday to do the homework that's due Monday.
I did the same exact thing. Well, I didn't save everything for Sunday. I
Yeah.
decided to do a little bit of homework every single day.
There just wasn't time. That's the thing.
Yeah, and I know all day Thanksgiving I did not touch my homework. I'm
Oh, yeah,
not
no,
on
no.
Thanksgiving. So I saved that day, and then I still had a lot to do by Sunday,
Mhm.
which, I mean, I did get my stuff done, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always, even if you have a break, it's always the classic Sunday night. Just
Yeah.
doing all the homework.
Yeah, and
Oh, gosh.
I forgot that I didn't have to work this year after 5-ish years of not working on Thanksgiving, so
Yeah.
I still feel spoiled from that. So I completely forgot about that. But yeah.
Yeah, and I see in our little notes, Emily, you have 2 very exciting things coming up, and I know you want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
So please give us the news. I mean, you've mentioned them before, but just, oh my gosh, tell us what's coming up very soon for you.
This Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to see the love of my life.
Oh.
Steven Sanchez.
Steven Sanchez. Oh my
I'm gonna see him live. The love of my life I'm seeing live.
Oh my gosh. Please remember to breathe, drink water.
Oh yeah. Well, it's at Terminal 5. So I've been to that venue once before, but I feel like, and it's general admission in New York, so sometimes like I saw Wallows at Terminal 5, and same with Steven, he sold out, and like Wallows is sold out. So it's a lot of people trying to push past you to get to the front, like, no matter how long you've been waiting, like it's just like a lot of pushing, and because it's first come first serve. So I don't like, even if I'm like far away, like I waited that spot longer,
Yeah.
But
well, hopefully you don't run into any of those crowd issues on Saturday. And just stay alive for me, Emily. Stay alive.
Yeah. Oh, I have to for finals. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then what else do you have coming up?
Oh, the December 10th is that Big Time Rush Christmas show.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait to mention. I was gonna wait to mention, I guess, like for next week, but I was just like, I'll just mention it now too.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. It's Big Time Rush.
Absolutely. And they haven't given any sort of clue as to what the heck it is.
I know. Yeah.
So I'm really curious to find out what's going on.
Yeah, we know it's holiday themed, but and then on like the poster it says like special guests or something, but or something like that, something about something special. It better be Snoop Dogg. But yeah, just knowing it's like a holiday show, and yeah, I'm excited. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so excited for you to see that. And is it like a small venue, small-ish?
I have to look again, but well, definitely probably smaller than I forgot what the venue was. I'll look during a song, but
okay.
Well, it was funny because for the seats that I have, like I paid more to sit in like the nosebleeds at Madison Square Garden than where I'm sitting now. It's like row 19 on the floor, and I feel like other venues they were more expensive.
It's
but
insane.
Like even sitting like far away.
Yeah.
Which I'm not complaining, but yeah.
I mean, maybe you'll have a shot at being worldwide, girl.
Oh, please.
I mean, no.
Please.
You had a shot in the nosebleeds. What am I talking about?
Everybody has a shot, but I hope so. I really want to.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, those are all of our updates.
Yeah.
For now, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and we have a very exciting guest coming up very soon. Olivia Melfi is here, and you all might remember her from last semester because she was here. And you performed Place Card last time, right? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And we're going to give that a listen very soon. But first, let's play some other tunes for you guys. This is a radio show after all.
Yeah.
This song has been on my mind lately, and I totally am vibing with it. And I just have to say, when I was younger, I was not a fan of One Direction. I think I thought they were like very overrated, and I thought it was annoying. It's like, yeah, Emily's like me, or Olivia's like me too. Yeah, I just was like, grr, One Direction. But now I'm like, I've listened to some more of their songs, and I'm like, is it too late to become a One Direction fan?
Never too late.
You know what? I might become a One Direction fan, but anyway, I'm rambling on. But this is a beautiful song. This is Night Changes by One Direction. And that was Night Changes by One Direction.
We're gonna have Olivia Melfi on soon, but first, I was just saying before to Olivia, I have been fangirling over this song ever since she performed it on E Square the last time she was here.
It's so good.
It is so good. I think you all will love it. Please enjoy Place Card by Olivia Melfi. And that was Place Card by Olivia Melfi.
Welcome back to E Squared, everyone.
Welcome.
We actually have Olivia Melfi in the studio with us right now. Say hello to the people.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be back.
She just magically appeared.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you back on the show.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome home.
I love coming here.
Of course.
Yeah, I just said before I came in, I was like, I feel like I'm home. I feel so homey when I'm here.
Aw, love to hear that. Anyway, we're here to talk about your most recent single.
Yes.
Which is Christmas Don't Be Late, or as many people might know it as the Chipmunk song. That Christmas Chipmunk song we all know and love. So yeah, let's talk about it. You just recently released it.
Yeah, it was something I wanted to do for a while. Like a couple years ago. Obviously, like I knew the song as a kid, but only probably when I was like a senior or junior in high school, I would play around with it on the piano, and I would just come up with like different versions of it to make it more my own and less like chipmunky and childish. But like at that time, I wasn't singing in public. I wasn't recording because I only really started pursuing music like once I got to Monmouth. And I wanted to do it the year before as well, but I was kind of busy with the Blue Hawk album I was on. So finally this year, like back in the summer, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this a goal. I'm gonna, get on it like right when the semester starts. So literally right at the beginning of September, I started going to my good friend Max Wolf, who's produced all my stuff. He's amazing. And we started it like while it was like still summer practically, just to get it done. And it really wasn't really like finished and all like packaged until like a couple days before the release. So these Christmas songs take time. So as much as I would love to have been like recording it now and been in the spirit, we kind of just had to make pretend and act like it was snowing and put Christmas lights on the studio. But it was just a magical journey creating this song. Like I said, like I love this song and I wanted to do it for a while, and I couldn't be like honestly any more happier with how it turned out and how you guys, are able to hear it now.
Yes, that is amazing. I have a question for you. So were you a fan of the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise?
Yeah, so as a kid, I loved chipmunks, the animals in general.
Oh my gosh, yes.
As a kid, I had this stuffed Webkins. Her name was Chippy.
I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
I posted numerous selfies of me and Chippy as I've been promoting this song. And she's still, on my bed, still, sleep with her at night as a grown 20-year-old. So I love chipmunks in general. And yeah, this song I'm a big fan of. And then a couple days ago, I've seen the movie so many times as a kid, but the sort of like live action Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
Oh yeah.
I just watched it again with my little brother because he's never seen it, and I was like, this movie is so good. Like this is just like a cinematic masterpiece. And then definitely re-recording the song and like listening to their original version, and then they also have like a rock version from the film. My appreciation for Alvin and the gang has kind of re-sparked itself, and I have a newfound appreciation for their talent.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know the story behind the song, but I never thought about the fact that the original Christmas Chipmunk song, that's not in any way related to the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies.
What?
It came out long ago.
Yeah, there was like a man, I'm gonna butcher his last name, but it was Ross, insert last name. And I'm pretty sure like the story behind it is like it was him who, he does like the voice of Dave, but then he also did the chipmunk voices, but he just pitched it up to sound like a chipmunk. So I'm pretty sure those were just kind of just records, and they weren't like a cartoon or a movie. Like it was just records he was putting out, and then that kind of imagination that he had with these characters he built in the song, it kind of like turned into a franchise with like how we know them now.
That's so crazy.
So cool.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning every single day.
I never thought about the fact that like the song existed before the Chipmunks we know today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, anyway, Emily, you want to ask a question?
Sure. I know you said you worked with Max. Did you work with anybody else with this cover, or was it just like?
Oh yes. Mike Vianney played the drums on it, and he was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Max did all of the other instruments and production elements you hear. I did piano and vocals. And I was so specific about the certain drum sound I wanted. There were like a lot of kind of like indie pop rock references I would present. And like electronic drums, like they just never do it justice. Like they'll kind of like save the place for the actual drums you want to hear. So yeah, like when we sort of had the finished track and we just had to record the drums, like I was like, something's just missing, like something just needs to hit. And then Mike came in and it hit, and that's the drums you hear now. So yeah, Mike and Max were just spectacular and wonderful to work with.
Wow, that is so fun. Yeah, because sometimes you just need those live instruments. It brings a whole new feeling to it.
And especially with the vibe we were going for, with a very rock, and like the first part and the second part, and then at the end is kind of like rock, but almost like a little like jazz swing to it. Mike was just so flexible and just so capable of emulating like the different genres within the song all on the same drum kit. So it was so cool to watch, and you know, he executed it so well.
Yay!
Yeah.
So you have been doing a lot of promotion for this song, especially on TikTok, and I really love the videos that you put out there where it's like, I'm making your acai bowl, but you have no idea that I'm an independent artist, like that, stuff like that. Yeah. So has, like, since putting out those TikToks, has anyone approached you at work and say, well, now I know you make music?
Well, it's so funny because I did that. I initially came up with like the concept to do that. I saw another girl on TikTok. She was promoting a song of hers, and she was like, POV, I'm your barista and you don't know I make music like this, whatever. And at the time I was trying to do like covers and stuff on TikTok, but they just weren't like hitting the algorithm. So just like one day I was like, let me just film myself like making a bowl, and then you kind of just alter it where it's an acai bowl and play my song. And I don't know what the fascination is, but it does really well on TikTok. So every time I go to work, I try to get a video. But yeah, it was kind of just like I was kind of just copying something else I saw. I didn't actually like mean it, but I actually had a customer who's like a regular find my TikTok and was like, I literally like had no idea, like when you're making my like she literally like had the POV that I was describing in the TikTok.
Oh my
She was
God.
like, we have to talk about this next time, like I come in for my smoothie. I had no idea. So I haven't seen her yet, but you know, I'm waiting
That is
for her to
so
come in.
sweet.
I love that.
It was so ironic. I was like, what are the odds that somebody found my TikTok?
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Emily, let's give her another question.
Sure, I have a bunch, but I'll start off slow.
Yeah.
But I know you said you like Chipmunks, and as in the franchise. Well, what about like Christmas? Like to yourself, is there a significance to you? Like with that? Oh my gosh, can you see? With covering that song, or was it mostly like just like the chipmunk aspect of it?
Oh, I love Christmas. I am a maniac for Christmas. I thrive in November and December.
Yeah.
And I hit an all-time low when it's January, but that's another story. No, I love Christmas. Christmas is huge for me and my family. And I'm always just a kid at heart. Me and my family, every Thanksgiving, we have a tradition where we decorate our house on Thanksgiving, and we kind of just stay home in our pajamas and decorate. So that I love doing. And then immediately the day after, I set up my room. I live like my room's like a shoebox, and it's just crowded with Christmas decorations. I like barely have room to like sleep in my bed, but like I sacrifice that for my Christmas decorations.
Oh my God.
I love that.
So yeah, I love Christmas, and I always wanted to do a Christmas song, because I just also just sing a lot during the Christmas time. I grew up on like a lot of like my parents always played like Frank Sinatra, that Christmas album, and then as I was a kid, I would listen to like a lot of the Disney Channel holiday.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, and then now at like in my teenage years, and I'm getting older, like Ariana Grande had a Christmas EP that I loved, and Tori Kelly, and just like all these I just grew up with Christmas music. I know like every Christmas song on the earth. So I definitely knew I wanted to do a Christmas song one day. And then this, it was just something that, like a vision I always had. So I wanted to execute that first. But yeah, there was like a time when I was recording this where I was like, should I just do like a whole EP and just like, just go crazy? But we kind of were on a time constraint. That if we were to do a whole EP, we'd probably have to start that like now for next Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it took a while. But yeah, definitely sometime in the future, whether it's next year or after that, I definitely want to do like, I love Christmas songs. I have so many covers that like I have in mind that I would do. Yeah.
Do you want to maybe list a few? What Christmas songs do you have in mind?
Definitely I really love Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. This Christmas by Donny Hathaway is probably my favorite Christmas song, and I actually think I'm gonna be performing that. There's a Christmas concert like 2 weeks from now that's gonna be at school.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that was announced yet, so sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but I think I'm gonna perform that there. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas I really like. Yeah, there's so many. I wouldn't even be opposed to like writing an original Christmas song one day and maybe putting that on, but those that I named, definitely I'd love to cover.
Oh gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
So since the last time you were on this show, you've actually been pretty busy with collaborative projects.
Yeah.
You worked with Stevie 808 and also Danny O'Grady.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about those projects a little bit?
Yeah, definitely the past year because I had like coming into Monmouth, I had my 2 songs on Blue Hawk, and then I didn't release a single independently until February with Place Card. And then in between that time, I just like did a lot of collaborating with classmates and peers, and met a lot of different people. Because before that, I was really kind of just like writing alone in my room to myself. And collaborating is so much fun, and you don't realize like the potential of how much you could grow as a songwriter. Until you work with other people, because like you'll have one idea and one concept that you think is good, and then when you work with somebody else, they just bring in new ideas that you didn't even know were possibilities. So I had Fake Smiles with CV808, which was cool.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop you before you get to Danny's song.
Something about kids with Danny, and it's actually funny because me and Danny, we wrote that song back when like I was a freshman, and I had first met him because we were both on the Blue Hawk album, and I was just like so mesmerized by his voice and the song he had on the album. And we just had a lot of like similar music tastes, so we like met up one day maybe in like January of like 2022, and we like wrote that concept, and then we never really did anything with it. It kind of just like stood in the archives, but I was like, oh, I really love this song. And then he was like looking to release a project, so he was like, oh, do you want to like finally do this song? I was like, yes, I've been waiting. Like I would just listen to the demo on repeat. So I was so flattered that he remembered that song and wanted to put it on his project. I love Danny, and that whole project is amazing, and that's also another Max Wolf and Mike Vianney production, and you could tell because it's spectacular.
Yeah, they are just like the best. They're so good at what they do.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. All right. I guess we have time for a couple more questions. Do you have any, Emily?
Sure. Well, kind of looking back from your last visit with us, I know, like, kind of going back a little bit, because I always keep fangirling about Place Card, but from our last visit, how has the feedback of Place Card been?
It's been good. I didn't promote that one as much on TikTok. I was still kind of getting like acclimated, like, okay, how do I use my platform? But like the posts I did have, like a lot of people were like reaching out to me, and they were like, oh, this is so cool. I love the song. There's actually like someone I think who commented like, oh, this couldn't come out at like a more perfect time. Like I think they had a similar situation to what I described in Place Card, which like I never would have imagined that. So just in general with that song and in general on TikTok with like the originals that I post, like anybody who takes the time to comment and was like, oh, I love this song, or like is describing to me how they can relate, like it means like so much more than like anyone could imagine, because I went from being like really shy and not sharing my music and like scared about what people are going to think, to people, responding to it positively and like, oh, this like impacted me in some way. Like even just like the slightest response, I'm like, this is just so cool. I love the internet for that sole purpose.
Yes, the internet is crazy.
Yeah,
really
real crazy.
Wild. You never know what's gonna blow up or what's gonna speak to people. It's a world that I don't think any of us will ever fully understand.
Yep, no.
Yeah, so it is currently November 2023, which means that the year is almost about to come to a close.
No.
So I know,
Crazy.
right? You might have multiple answers to this, but looking back on this entire year, what's something that you're really proud of?
Okay.
Either relating to music or not relating?
This is, I can't stop talking about this because I'm so proud of myself for this. Prior to January 1st, 2023, I had a fear of salads. I was like, these are gross. How does anybody like them? I can never eat it. And I made a resolution. I was like, I'm going to eat salad and I'm going to enjoy it. Now on November 28th, it is 2023.
Yeah.
I eat salad like multiple times a week. I love salad.
Yes.
So stick to your New Year's resolutions. There's nothing that's too silly or, you're not capable of doing. Anything is possible, and I'm here today to emphasize I'm living proof that you can hate salads and then make a New Year's resolution and like them. So that's that. But besides
I love that answer.
Y'all heard it here. You better think of a very good resolution.
Yes.
You got a month.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't easy at first because I was like, I feel like I'm just eating this to like eat it. And then now I'm like, I like enjoy it.
That's great.
But besides that, that's kind of a stupid one. But
No, it's not stupid.
Music, I'm really kind of like in shock of how far I've grown. Like I remember like last time, or I was saying earlier off air, I listen to Place Card now and I'm like, oh, like my voice has changed so much. I would do so many things differently because I've been doing vocal lessons for some time now. So I really feel like my vocal ability has kind of expanded a lot, and then also just like my confidence, just singing more and just getting more acclimated to it. Like naturally you're going to be less nervous and you're going to perform better when under pressure. So just always I'm very kind of like selfishly like proud of myself for going out there and performing and sharing my music. So yeah, definitely my vocal ability and my confidence. I'm very proud of how far I've come in this past year in the salads.
Yeah, and the
Good for you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, it sounds like you've had a great year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's been a fun year. I love
Yeah.
odd number years. I feel like are always
Oh.
yeah, I don't know, I'm a little superstitious.
Something about it.
Yeah, I don't know, they hit different.
Well, anyway, before we wrap up here, why don't you plug your socials so everyone can know where to
Yes.
find you?
My Instagram is Olivia Melfi, Melfi, and then my TikTok is Livy1512, Livie. Yeah, my TikTok is super fun. If you just scroll through it, it's going to be the same clip of the Christmas song, but it'll get stuck in your head and you want to listen to it and you love it. So yeah, those are my socials. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check her out. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yes, of
Always so much
course.
fun.
Oh, we love having you here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love being here.
Oh gosh. Oh, this is so nice. Anyway.
I love this. Yes. Reunion.
So we're going to keep the positive vibes going. We're actually going to listen to your recent single, Christmas Don't
Yes.
Be Late. Everyone get ready for the fun Christmas vibes. This is Christmas Don't Be Late by Olivia Melfi. And that was Christmas Don't Be Late by Olivia Melfi.
We have another song for you, and we feel that this would be appropriate for Saturday. We played this song last year, and we always said, like, oh, we're not going to play, repeats, but this one's a different version of one of my favorite songs. Yeah.
Don't worry, we've done repeats
Yeah.
before. I did one by accident not too long ago, so this is fine.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an unwritten rule, but
Yes.
we still like to do it anyway. But please join us as we play The Love of My Life, Until I Found You, with Steven Sanchez and M. Byhold. And that was Until I Found You by The Love of My Life, LOML, Steven Sanchez featuring M. Byhold.
Thank you so much for listening to E Squared today.
Thank you.
And thank you to Olivia Melfi, who was also here doing a wonderful interview. Oh gosh, we love her so much.
Yes.
And she was actually our last guest ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's
Yeah.
speechless right now. Oh, yeah. So if you didn't know already, next week is our last E Squared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what to do about it.
Me neither.
But yeah, we'll make it real nice and special, and we'll figure out what to do, and I'm gonna try not to cry.
Oh, no, I'm going to be a mess.
I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it's been such a crazy long journey,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're just so appreciative of all of your support out there, and yeah, this has been a ride, a real fun ride.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say next week.
Oh, me neither.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Tears, tissues,
Yeah.
concealer for all our makeup running.
So yeah, definitely tune in next week from 3 to 4 for the last E Squared. I hate saying that. Oh
Me
my
too.
gosh. Oh, ew.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. But yeah, we're gonna make it the best E squared that has ever E squared.
Yes.
Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their Tuesday, rest of their week. We will see you next time.
See you next week. Have a great day.